We're into the media business, showbiz. We handle different areas of the media. We handle like the production, content creation. We also deal with capacity building, like that's training like young people on how to like become filmmakers ultimately and in other areas. And of course, we have a transmission house as well. That's WAP TV, which transmits all sorts of both WAP created programs and outside programs. So basically, we're into the business of media, and we are like very, very serious about the business side of it. We don't just do the show; we do the business. You understand? So it's like the full deal, show business. How have we been impacting the youth, the country as a whole? Well, in all sorts of ways. I mentioned capacity building earlier on. Then, of course, employment opportunities. Not just like our in-house staff members and stuff, like even artists. We tend to keep a lot of people busy. You understand, at every point in time. With the trainings, of course, we all know what the essence of training is. You understand how important it is in our lives. You know, that's like development basically. So we are helping people develop their talents and their skills, and we also give people of general public the opportunity to showcase their creativity. Yeah, basically. So then, of course, through the transmission house too, I think the payoff line for the station is a family entertainment channel. So we are very, very particular about what we transmit. We don't just transmit just about anything. We try and transmit like positive stuff that like bring positive impact on our viewers. We have this edutainment philosophy, educate and entertain. And we get to achieve this through our different platforms. That's the WAP TV and PFT. Like I always tell people, the way government policies and other stuff affect almost every business, the same way it affects us as well, because a lot of people just get to see what's on TV or just get to see stuff online. You understand? They see programs and all that stuff. They don't really know the processes and everything that we go through to like achieve them. So it's not just regulations having to do with entertainment stuff that affect us. You understand? When tax and other things like that come up to it, also we feel the heat too. Most of the regulations that they have right now are too strict per se. What I mean is like we need to be very, very conscious of our environment. Nigeria is a very, very diverse nation. You want to make sure that in as much as you're trying to like communicate with the people, you are not offending another tribe or another religion and things. So I think that's some of the regulations that they are put in place, which I feel in a peculiar society like this. So of course, definitely some policies are not too favorable to us too, but all in all, I'll just say if you understand the business very well and understand your environment very well, there are ways you can actually like work with what you need on ground and still be good. Other factors, power, when there's no electricity, as much as they are doing a good job, we expect more because transportation too sometimes can be very, very crazy. Security too sometimes. So parts of Lagos, if you don't have an AK-47, you can't go and record there and everything. So funding is one of our major problems in the industry. Funding is like to get funds for like a project and everything is always like so difficult. So I think that's another thing I would like to like put into place. If I'm like in that place of power, you know, I would look at how everything can work for itself. You understand? I would want to do a lot of capacity building because it keeps people very, very busy. People very, very busy, and of course people get to develop themselves and their minds are like so full of like you can't imagine the whirlpool of ideas in their head. So I would really, really look at that capacity building is something that I think people really need to like take advantage of, so to say. The more you empower people, the more you have people around you that can do things the right way. If a system is in order, be it in business, be it in government or anything, if a system is in order, you put a teenager there, you understand, I believe it will work. I'm not like too much into politics and everything, but I think there are some things that need to be reviewed, you understand, vis-a-vis the Nigerian system. I don't know, I can't pinpoint, I'm not a politician, I didn't do politics, but I believe it's not just about individuals, you understand. I think, I do believe government is like management, it's like business too. If you don't have a good system in place, definitely whoever you put there is going to find it difficult. So yeah, I do believe that if everything is in place, you understand, like the system is put in check, yeah, definitely, why not? They definitely can. I don't think the issue of Nigeria is the youth versus the old. I think it's a systematic thing. It's not about like, oh, if you put one 22-year-old president, all of a sudden things will change. No. It goes more than that. I think if the right system is in place, of course, definitely, any young person, they definitely can. Okay, the new Nigeria, like, definitely we want more transparency, more information, you understand? Everybody should be like informed on everything, their rights, the people leading them, everything. We should have like a more transparent system. I think that's what I would just like, you understand. Another thing I would also like is less tribalism and everything. I would want in Nigeria by while people take the diversity as a means to like separate people, I actually think diversity is fun. It's actually it's more fun, meeting somebody that every single thing, or at least 90% of what they have up here is different from what you grew up with. The more you're learning, you're trying new things, learn new cultures. I think we should embrace our diversity more. That would definitely bring more peace and everything, and of course more tolerance amongst ourselves. Yeah, but like I said, I think we're already like getting there. Everybody seems to be speaking with one voice, almost anyway. We don't want any violence, any wars, or any such things. So I think we just need to talk more, and everybody needs to open up much more and everything. And that's new Nigeria. I like to, because if it gets to that situation, it will make my work easier, which is most important. So, yeah. My name is Wale Adenuga Jr., Manager Director and Producer at Wale Productions. I stand with Nigerian youth. I stand with positive change. I stand with moving this country forward. I stand with peace, most importantly.